2014 has been such a difficult year, and I asked the Lord why. And the Lord said 2015 would be a year of unusual favor. Extraordinary grace. It would be grace in 3 dimensions. 15 is 3 times 5, and 5 is the number of grace. So get ready for grace in 3 dimensions. Grace on earth, that's favor with men. Grace and favor in the heavenlies, that's power over every principality, over every demonic force, over every witch and every warlock. And then favor in heaven, the abode of God, in your relationship with God. Grace, favor in your spirit, in your soul, your mind, your emotions, and your will, and favor in your body. Health and wholeness. God shall prosper you, and you should be in good health and prosper even as your soul prospers. Yes. But 14 had to be a year of difficulty, because the buffeting always comes before the blessing. Paul said that there was given to me a thorn in my flesh. And the thorn is like a needle. It must go into the flesh before the antidote is released. So 2014 was your year to get the needle in. But 15 will be your year that God releases the favor. And I was ready to preach another truth to you tonight until the Lord said, you have to warn my people that I don't want anything to block them from this kind of blessing. I don't want anything to hinder them from what I want to do in their life in 2015. And the Lord began to visit me and say, I want to show you things in your heart that you didn't even know were there. And I need you to get them out of your heart, because I want to do phenomenal things in your life. And I can't do it if certain things stay in your heart. And I say, what are you talking about, Lord? Matthew 18 and verse number 21. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? Jesus said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. 490 times. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account, keep record of his servants. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him which owed him 10,000 talents. But for as much as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and his children and all that he had, and payment to be made. And the servant therefore fell down and worshiped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. Don't forget that. Then the Lord of the servant was moved with compassion and loosed him and forgave him. Watch this. He forgave him the debt. But the same servant, somebody shout, the same servant, went out and found one of his fellow servants which owed him 100 pence, and he laid hands on him and took him by the throat, choked the man, choked him out, saying, pay me that thou owest. And his fellow servant fell down at his feet and besought him, saying, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison till he would pay the debt. So when his fellow servants saw what was done, they were very sorry, and came and told unto their Lord all that was done. Then his Lord after that had called him and said unto him, O thou wicked servant, you wicked, I forgave thee all that debt, because thou desirest me. Shouldest not thou also have had compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee? And his Lord was wroth and delivered him to the tormentors. Watch out for the tormentors, till he should pay all that was due unto him. So likewise shall my heavenly Father do also unto you, if ye from your hearts forgive not everyone his brother their trespasses. I want to teach tonight about forgiving forward. Look at your neighbor and tell him we got to learn how to forgive forward. Before you sit down, look at somebody else and tell them, neighbor, wipe the slate clean for 2015. Give God praise.